This would be a controversial topic along with conspiracy theory. For a lot of people don't agree with Trump or wouldn't vote for Trump, but will vote for Kamala Harris. I ask, what is she bringing, or what is she saying she's going to bring to the people to want them to vote for her? What make you want to say I vote for her? What would make you want to say I vote for Trump, or wouldn't vote for Trump, or wouldn't vote for Kamala? Me personally, I would vote for Trump, even though I'm not voting. I would vote for Trump. And people wonder why, man. Trump racist, Trump this and that. I wouldn't say Trump racist. A lot of people don't. A lot of people try to make things what they want it. They don't look at it for what it is. Trump is not black. So who am I to say that he's wrong for standing for white people or for certain things coming out his mouth? And it's nothing that's a little racial behind it. Like, most people be racial. Most people be having some type of racial something that they'll say. Even a lot of black people, they be talking about, man, can't no white person say the N word. Like, you don't think that's a little racist for you to say that, or for you to even think that they mean something racist by it when they not even saying it in a racial way? You just don't want them to say it. Even when you know they not saying it in a racial way, they saying what's up. You say they saying, you know what I'm saying? But some people just don't care. You can't make everyone happy. I understand that. Trump, he don't care. That's what I like about him, for one. I don't want nobody to stab me in the back and I can't recognize that. I was talking with my uncle and he said that too. Like, I'd rather know that you this type of person. Trump will allow you to know he's this type of person. I see the type of person you is. As long as you taking care of your business and doing what you need to do, cool. Just because you ain't giving me everything I asked for, I ain't got no problem with that. You giving me a little bit of what I need, cool. You ain't for me, you for your people. I gotta understand it. When Barack Obama was in office, he couldn't get a lot of things did. He had to walk around, he had to walk the line. He had to stay in line. Trump walking all outside the lines. He don't care. He ain't reading from the teleprompter. He ain't listening to what the people telling him to say. If you ask that man a question, he gonna answer to how he feel. When he was talking on live, when he was doing the debate, he talking about, man, the people taking y'all pets, taking y'all cats and dogs. Like, come on, man. Kamala couldn't do nothing but laugh at him. She know it's true. They sit around and they've been having these conversations about this stuff already, but it ain't like they wanted that to be on live for a president to actually say that. It's certain things they don't look for him to actually say. But the people will listen to the news when he tell you, man, the news fake. The news don't look at how they ignored the fact that he almost was murdered. Look at how nothing is being talked about no more. It's like it's a cover up. When it's something that leads to them being exposed, best believe the conversations ends, the investigation ends. All that, it comes to a cease. It ain't no investigation that need to be done. Ain't no conversation or news reports need to be done. Nah, y'all can't report on that. Y'all stop talking about it. People will come up missing, or, you know, come on, man. People ignore all the signs that be right there in front of them. And because of all the hype, like, come on, Drake and Kendrick Lamar. That's, to me, it's like people with the Republicans and Democrats. It's just like it. For the fact, Drake, people turning against Drake because he became this big person, and now they feel like, man, we need to get him out the way. Kendrick Lamar, I feel as if you came in the game, you was all about the black people this, and you was standing up for the black people. You came in with the chains on, rapping this, and you know, yeah, you be having your diss beef and everything where you be dissing people or whatever. Yeah, you a good rapper, man. Like, but at the same time, when you went and accepted to go to the Super Bowl, and Drake been denying it for like 4 years. That's around the same time the situation happened with Kaepernick. So if Drake been denying it the whole time, and for you to accept it, the first time you get offered, like, you gotta do something, say something, do a kneel or something, you know. But if you don't have no type of performance or nothing showing no type of for your people, but let's say Drake go and perform wherever he perform at, and let's say he even do bigger than what? Biggest the Super Bowl. He could be talking down on the Super Bowl. People don't think about these things. Like, to me, it makes sense. Cause, and if he do something for his people, not even for blacks, you know, he ain't got to do a kneel for Kaepernick. It would be icing on the cake. You know, like, it would make Kendrick even look worse if he don't do nothing. And let's say Drake do. Even if he just do something for his people, it will still make Kendrick look like, man, you ain't do nothing for your people, but you got Drake out here performing, doing stuff for his people. So to me, it's just like Donald Trump and Kamala. For a lot of people, they was with Trump when he was giving out that stimulus. They even wanted to try and make it seem as if Obama was the one giving it to him. Trump's name was on that. And then they say, nah, Obama had that plan before he even left office. No, he didn't. He barely was able to get the Obamacare. Man, a lot of people be so confused and misled and misguided, and they just let their thoughts of what the news tell them instead of looking at what's actually taking place. They get blinded. I don't understand how they allow people to manipulate them when they could see it for themselves. You see what's going on yourself, but it's like females, you know, some guys are like females too, you know, where they would rather say go with their feelings rather than what's plainly in sight. If I tell you something, sometimes females will try and take it and twist it and say, but you ain't mean it like that, you meant it like this. No, I meant exactly what I said. Why you talking to me like that? That's like, people don't understand sometimes. It's hard to communicate with someone, and when you say something that they dislike, it's over with. That's why I like Trump. He could say some things I dislike. It don't mean it's over with. You could say a little racial things here and there. I understand. Certain people might not like me if I was president and I'm speaking in a certain way, but all my people like, yeah, man, we like that. We with him. Yeah, he said a little bit of this, but he ain't like that, though. He meant like this. Same way with Trump. But people want to try and push things on to that man as if he actually this type of person. He the one do stuff for black people. He wouldn't do nothing for no black people if he was that type of person. Like, people got to understand. Now, if he was saying, hey, we're gonna get rid of all the guns. We're gonna take away all the assault rifles and the AKs, the ARs, M16s. We gonna get rid of all these guns like that for, and it would be martial law coming after that. Y'all should be worried then, not for what he's, at least he's having a plan. At least he's bringing something. He got something that he's actually saying he bringing to the table. A lot of females, for instance, he'll say something about, the childbirth situation. You know, uh, he against people with the abortion or whatever. But a lot of people want to be, how you gonna tell me what I could do with my body? Same way with a man. You can't tell me what I could put on and what I can't put on. I'm gonna leave this house how I want to, and I'm gonna dress how I want to. I'm gonna do what I want to. I don't see, like, only thing females actually bring up to defend the abortion situation. One of the main go-tos that they have is, what if she didn't choose to make that baby? In that situation, she wouldn't want to keep the baby. I don't want this. I don't want to. It's like a demon inside me. I don't want his child. I didn't choose to be with him. Now you got some who, I don't want to get rid of my baby. Some people chose to be with that person. Most likely that person wanted to be with that person. And for a person that's of age, you taking that person to your house and you choosing to make these decisions, you have a responsibility. Nobody wants responsibility no more. They just want to take the easy way out. They feel like, okay, since I could do this, let me do it. Since I could do that, let me do that. Nobody want to live by the Bible. They just want to pick and choose what they could live with in the Bible. Nobody want to live the full way. Nah, that's just a book. Yeah, it's a lot of truth in it, but nah, that's wrong now, because your feelings getting involved. You want it to be what you want it to be. You don't even want to look at it for what it is. You don't even want to read the words for what it is. Nah, man, that don't make sense. It got to be saying this. It got to be saying that. You don't know what it say. So read what you know. Get what you get. Know that's the truth. And if you don't know that's the truth, well, then just take what you know. And what you see is the truth. It's the truth. That's like me telling you 1 + 1 is 2. How you know? Yeah, that's what everybody say, but how you know? Man, you see it. You see it every day. When you see one of them and you see another one of them, how many it is? Man, I just be trying to find out something else, though. I don't be wanting to hear that. I don't be wanting to see that, man. Not like that. Yeah, it make it a little simple, but it makes sense, but I ain't trying to, like, come on, man. What is you looking for? What is you looking for? A lot of people is lost. And they just got their fate and them. Not the higher power. That's their higher power. You know what I'm saying? They feel like they got the power. I don't feel like that. They ain't got the power. The power to what? You know what I'm saying? Like, man, listen. You read that book, it tell you how the devil been here trying to recruit. He been here recruiting and trying to recruit. You know? You the one that's willing to go over there and be cool with it and don't question nothing. Don't look around and notice, hey man, you know what this is? Maybe I am going the wrong way. You be saying forget it. I don't care. The internet got people toe up, man. People is so manipulated. Pay attention to the internet. I could get online and do a whole bunch of foolishness. Say a whole bunch of foolishness. Mislead people the wrong way. I could get 1,000,000 followers. I could get on here and do my music. I know how to make music. But I don't like to push no negativity type nonsense. But I understand if I did so, I can get 1,000,000 followers. I know I could get 1,000,000 followers. Especially if I go and do my hair, have all my locks, as long as that they could be. I come on here and I just mislead the youth, talk nonsense, talk about whipping it up in the kitchen. How do you know that I'm getting it? I got all of this, put on lip, couple of jewels or something, you know what I'm saying? I go ahead. I don't like wearing jewelry like that no more. As you could tell, I got this on, but you know, like, get my jewelry and put on a little couple of designers, I go, you know what I'm saying, and come on here and just act like that's the life. No, that's not the life, man. Yeah, it's cool, I guess, you know, it's catch the eye of it, get attention, you know, but it's things that's attached to the material that people hold. People need to understand that whiskey and liquor, you got whiskey, you got liquor. Liquor is spirits. Liquor is made with spirits. Whiskey is not. It's a difference. A lot of people get it confused. They need to understand the truth and stop just trying to make everything up as if, nah, that ain't true. That's just words, man. Words are a spell. They are, you really supposed to be doing telecommunication. When you speak out loud, people ride around bumping their music, be having babies. You know what I'm saying? That music be loud to them kids. You know, their ears are very sensitive. What I mean is you don't have to be as loud for them kids to hear you. That music don't have to be as loud. It should be turned down, because they gonna hear it. You have it low, it's just gonna be as loud, just like you got it beating when you riding around, but you be wanting it all the way up, boom, 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 boom. What I'm saying is, people adapt to these different behaviors. People body adapts. Your DNA, everything, your DNA can hold. It's like a computer. Download, upload. It can hold, it can store. You got your memory. You got all that. But people don't understand who they are. And they just look for guidance and being misled. Don't understand that they being fed these wrong for things that they consuming. Being told lies and wondering why they malfunctioning. And now they going to the doctor looking for their help and don't understand that the help that they actually need is already within themselves. What do you mean? Your thoughts is one of the main sources that hurt you. You thinking such a negative thing, and then you thinking if I go to the doctor, they can help me. So in your brain, if you go to the doctor, they gonna help you. But how long is that gonna work? Now that you got yourself thinking this, you got it inside it's already been like, it's captured. It's stored inside you now. Now you gotta go and erase that out your hard drive. Like, nah, that ain't how it's supposed to been living. That's how that works. You supposed to been living a whole different way, but in your hard drive, your brain cell, your body is already convinced of this. Not since somebody telling you something else and you thinking maybe that he right, and you start looking it up, going into research, studying, trying to figure out how is it true? Like I say, I'm gonna post videos of these things. For doctors have already did studies on giving a person a sugar pill and giving a person a real pill. You got two patients that came in, same symptoms. You give one a sugar pill, gave the other one the actual pill. They both come back in, and both of them saying that it worked. The doctor is confused and trying to figure out how did it work. The brain was convinced that it was the real pill. It was what the doctor gave him. He didn't know that it was a sugar pill. He didn't know that this was the real pill. They just believed that it was a real pill. Both of the patients, I came to the doctor. He ain't finna give me no sugar pill. He gonna give me the actual pill that I need. What's in it? I don't know, unless I read the packaging or the medicine bottle or whatever. Like, a lot of people don't understand that it's actually you telling yourself something, you convincing yourself. They tell you that you don't use the full potential of your brain. They tell people that they only use a small percentage of the brain. Nobody understands what they are telling them, but they will be convinced of all this other stuff. They don't understand who you are, what you capable of doing. They try to keep you down to that point where you don't even reach that capacity. They don't even know the 100% look like. They don't want you to see the 50% that you could do. They try to keep you down at 2-3%. How much percentage that they say the human use their brain? I forgot. I know it's not even 20. It's not even 20%. It's way below that. I believe it's it's below 20%. Way below. I try to spread awareness to people and hope that you understand they are out to destroy you rather than help you. They understand that they need you around, but they don't want you around. Especially not at your full capacity. They don't want you working at 100%. Convince people of lies. Get them things that they don't need. Convince people. Show people these things and have them mesmerized about jewelry and gold, like a devil. People want to stay content and don't ask questions. I don't understand. I want to grow. I know that this is not all to life. A, B, C, D every day. Just the same routine every day. Yeah, you might make a little more money. Yeah, you might even save more money, but you have a same routine every day. Nothing changed. Even if you the type person where, man, I can go out and buy what I want, go to sleep and do this. What's changing? What else is you doing besides traveling around the world, buying different cars, houses, whatever, eating different foods? What is you doing different? Is you helping other people? Is okay? Yeah, you got your business. You got people working for you. You got these people out here. Okay, cool. That's good. What's outside? What you mean, man? You ever been outside them corners of the earth where they don't allow you to fly to? Nah, man. Why not? They won't let me go. That's what I'm talking about. What is you doing different than anybody else? Anybody else that could do the same thing you doing, what is you doing different? Nothing. You ain't making no difference. I ain't really making a difference. I know it's a million of people out there that's probably said the same thing I said. Malcolm X came, Jesus came, all these different people of power came talking, trying to give people knowledge, and they all went down. But people would care for a second. They care for a second, but then they no longer care. They no longer standing firm. They no longer marching in your name. Nobody, and then they get the book wrong, talking about God say don't judge. When? Don't judge who? I would be a fool not to understand the type of person I'm dealing with. You judge a man before you get with him? What do you mean don't judge? So you gonna get with every man that come across you? You just gonna say, yeah, I'll talk to him. You gonna judge that man. Stop the lies. Stop the madness. People would twist and try to make things with what they want. You got knowledge. Everybody got knowledge. You got your choice of doing right or wrong. Now I'm not gonna, I ain't gotta fight with you. You know, you bring that to me, I got the right to defend myself as well. But I can't force you to, hey man, I'm going this way, this the right way. I can't force you to come with me. If you want to go that way, I can't force you to come with me. I'm not finna tie you up and say, nah man, that's the wrong way. I done been that way already. It's dangerous. I'm not finna tie you up and drag you along with me. No, I'm gonna let you go. And don't you blame me when something bad and you sitting there, oh man, he should have forced me to come with him. Nah, you gotta blame yourself and understand, man, damn, I should have listened. That's what it's gonna be. It's gonna be, damn, man, I should have listened. You know, same go for me. But you got it twisted though. I can lead you to water. I can try and lead that horse to water, but I ain't finna force that horse to drink no water. That's what he's saying. You know what I'm saying? But people would take things and twist it to their liking, or for they self-confident, understanding way, or whatever, you know, however they feel. Because they would take one part of it and get in their feelings and get an emotion with it, but they don't take it for what it say. Maybe it's just for that situation, for that time, for whoever. They talking about this right here, what occurred. Take that for what it is. Don't try to drag that along through everything. Take that for what it is. Because it's a lot that's going to go on throughout this whole entire book. It's a lot of different people he going to be talking about. And it's a lot of different situations that's going to occur that he going to speak on. and it's gonna show you different things. But a lot of people feel as if God don't like them because he might take something away. Nah, no, man. He done gave you this, he gave you that, so he can't take nothing away, or he can't allow nothing to be taken away. It ain't that he even got to take it away. It's just that he know that other people want it. He know that these other people out here is eyeing you. You ain't want to listen to him when he first gave it to you, though. A lot of people don't listen. They just want, and be mad when they don't get it. And when they get it all at one time, they be so happy that they ain't listening to God tell them, hey, these people around you ain't your friends. You be knowing sometimes when people ain't right, but you just be going along with it. But in your mind, sometimes you be knowing, man, that person ain't right, but you ignore it. But then turn around when that situation do occur, you look for somebody to blame. You never want to take blame for self. When you gonna blame yourself? When you gonna like women in bad relationships and some men? I don't want y'all to think I'm just going straight to women all the time. Nah, some men be messing up too. But understand, a lot of stuff is blinding the people, and that's what it's meant to do. It's propaganda. The internet is not real. Like I say, I could come on here and mislead the youth with a whole bunch of nonsense, but don't judge me for what I do and for what you see, although that's all you got. But this is only the internet. It's not like you sat down with me for 3 minutes to get to know me and we had a conversation. No, you don't really know me. We never even engaged into a proper conversation or nothing, so don't judge me. Don't judge people for what you see on the internet. Don't judge me for this. Understand, a lot of times it's just to get you to look. That's it. They just want the views. That's all it's for. Just to get attention. Get your attention away from this. Get your attention over here. They know it's something that's going on over here. And you might see it. You might not see it. But they want to try and keep you focused in over here. That's all that's going on. Now one of them actually bringing nothing for the people. They not really making a big difference. Everybody is missing, like, the gas price is still gonna be high. The food price is still gonna be high. Even if they pay you a little bit more, they gonna raise the prices. It's not like they gonna drop the prices on the food. They gonna drop the prices on the gas. They gonna raise your paycheck. They ain't gonna do that. Now outside, either party is gonna do them too for the 4 years that they in, or 3 years, whatever. None of them gonna do that. I was even telling people, like, man, you go overseas in certain places, they don't really receive benefits like that. They just receiving the money. So if something was to happen, they can pay for it. But some people, they ain't even worried about it. They just splurging. They just, or investing, or you choose to do whatever you want to do with all the money that you accumulating, but they able to live. That's how you don't see that many people go overseas in certain places. You not really gonna see homeless people in certain areas, in certain countries and things like that. And the reason of that is because the money that they make over there. Now the people that you do might see is, you never know their situations, or you don't know what they go through over there. You know, just like over here, you have certain people. You never know what a person went through. That person probably had an SSI. They parents probably was using them. They probably was being used throughout their whole life. Some people be used up over here. Like, man, you never know a person's situation, but you will walk past that person as if they're nobody. You know, I seen a video where this young lady had this older gentleman taking him to the ATM, withdrawing his money and sticking it in her shirt. Like, what is we doing? The older gentleman on oxygen, got an oxygen tank, wheeling him up to the ATM, withdrawing his money. I don't know what's going on with that situation, but I'm just saying, it's certain things that a person sees. It's like, I don't want people to just try and make it seem, man, that's just one person. No, it's a lot of evil people out here. There's only very few good people out here, actually. That's actually good people that actually stand up and speak. Even though people might say all this and that about Trump, at least he speak, he say something. He don't go off the teleprompter. You ask him a question, at least he'll tell you. He ain't finna sit there and be quiet and lie about it. You know? So, understand that they really don't like Trump, so they'll push out all this nonsense about him. And they want to say how Trump don't like black people or Trump racist. You seen that commercial that they made about Trump? They made that commercial. Trump ain't make that commercial. And then they got ABC, the Michael Jackson, and then got Trump on there, KFC. Come on, man. But y'all get blinded by the propaganda and the lies that they'll tell you instead of seeing the things for yourself. And then what you do see, you will want to go off your feelings. Let's be serious about this. Let's be serious for once. Use your brain. Stop allowing them, making them think for you. You can exit yourself away from all that nonsense and think about something totally different. Think about healing yourself. You ain't even got to think about healing yourself, because the other thing is, what people don't understand, if you sitting there saying, I'm not sick, you might end up sick. You sitting there saying, man, I need to get rid of this cold. Man, this cold need to go away. You steadily holding on to it. You lose the thoughts of it, and you tell yourself, man, you know what? I'm better off not stressing about stuff. You just let go. You know? And you just living healthy. Got healthy thoughts. You go into the right environment depending on your DNA, your blood type. You'll stay more healthier. You wouldn't be sick like that at all. Cause what people don't understand, it's a mucus. It's a mucus. 99% of the time, when a person is going through something, it's some type of mucus built up in your body somewhere. It's a mucus clogged up somewhere inside your body. The reason why you got this cancer, this whatever going on. It could be inside your blood cell. It could be inside anywhere. I mean, but just look it up and understand that I'm just trying to tell people something to help them understand what's going on in life and how to better themselves with just thinking positive. Staying away from all this nonsense, this hatred. You sit around a trashy area, you're going to start smelling bad. You're going to smell like that. You sit around somewhere that's trashy, it's junked up and funky. You leave from around there, people gonna smell that on you. You ain't gotta be messing with it. You ain't gotta even be touching all on it. You been around it. It's like you was a part of the trash. Same way in a clean place. You will feel out of place. If you junky and you go somewhere clean, you will feel out of place. Like I'm walking into $1 million house and I got on a normal outfit, got on this little weak thing, bracelet. I ain't got on no fancy jewelry. I'll feel out of place. I'll be like, dang, man, it's a nice house. Let me kick my shoes off. I don't even want to step on y'all floors. Man, you know what? I might need to I'm going to just stand outside because my socks might be dirty. Let's be for real. Let's be for real. Like a lot of people don't understand. You are what you eat. And the company you keep speak a lot about you. Birds flock with... Man, listen. You can lie, but everybody know what's the truth. They just want it to benefit them. You know, when it don't benefit them, they gonna argue and be like, blah, blah. That's why I say I can get on here and I can get 1 million followers by just being misleading, talking all the good talk that people want to hear. Females don't want to hear, and some dudes don't want to hear the powerful truth. But they know it is. They just like to argue and want things to be their way. Let's talk about it. Leave your comments. Like the video, dislike the video. Let me know what you think.